Sherry, the SAVE Act would require voters to register in person with either the birth certificate, a U.S. passport, or a naturalization certificate. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says it is very rare for non-citizens to vote in American elections, with just 15 non-U.S. citizens voting in the 2024 presidential election in our state. Under the SAVE Act, a normal ID like a Michigan driver's license, state ID, or military ID would not meet those requirements to register to vote. Voting advocates say this could impact people in county jails who cannot access those records.
The next election cycle, if something like this passes, it'll mean that they will have to prove their citizenship in person, which is impossible, right? You can't leave the jail to go to the clerk to prove your citizenship.
Tony Gant with the Voting Access for All coalition says the SAVE Act could disenfranchise up to 10,000 people in county jails. Gant served 20 years in prison in Jackson and was released in 2015. He says currently inmates can vote in Michigan county jails, but the SAVE Act would create a major barrier to participating in the democratic process.
Those county jails, for the most part, hold people that are held there pre-trial, which means they haven't been convicted of a crime and they're only there because they can't afford bail.
Gant says the bill could even affect inmates after they are released from prison or jail.
You'll have to take your birth certificate and probably a photo ID or a license down to the clerk, prove you're a citizen, get registered, and go through that whole process. For a lot of folks that are just coming home, they're trying to get a job.
Although the bill is meant to keep U.S. elections safe, Gant says American elections are already secure.
That at most there were 15 non-citizens that voted in the last general election, which is a minuscule amount compared to the millions of Michigan voters that did vote.
According to the Michigan Department of State, more than 5.7 million Michiganders voted in the November presidential election.